Hey, beautiful people. Thank you so much for listening to my testimony. I appreciate the love and support. I knew my father was dying. He never said it outright, but his spirit was growing dimmer with each passing day. The drugs, the alcohol, the heart surgery, being homeless, and losing his partner, it was all weighing heavily on him. We were still trying to find a stable place, but nothing was coming through. So we kept moving, motel to motel, city to city, Vallejo, San Francisco, Vacaville, Concord, Oakland, and Fairfield. I remember one phone call in particular. My father was crying. He told me he didn't want to die like this. And then he said, if anything happens to me, please take care of Khalifa, his dog, his last piece of comfort. After a night at Motel 6 in Vacaville, I received a call around 3 a.m. from a nurse at Sutter Hospital in Vallejo. She said my dad was in the emergency room and I needed to come right away. My sister and I rushed to the hospital and the doctor gave it to us straight. My dad's heart was failing. If we tried to keep him alive, he would be completely unresponsive, just a shell. We went to room 11. My father was lying there on the hospital bed, breathing his final breaths. His eyes were wide open, but they were empty, lifeless. Nurses were using the defibrillator, trying to bring him back. But I can feel his spirit already leaving. I told them to stop. They did, gave their condolences, and said he fought to the very end. My father tried to return, but his path was already sealed. Brothers and sisters of God, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't want my dad to die like that, but he wasn't a good man. Yes, there were things he did for me that I appreciated, but he wasn't a good father, especially towards my sister. He abused us. He didn't want to see us succeed. He was tormented by his own demons, but chose not to seek healing. Even after prison, he didn't change. He just got worse. Khalifa, his dog, was the only reason my sister and I were still connected to him at all. And deep down, we knew he couldn't take care of her. And eventually, she'd be with us. When he died, it hurt me deeply. But I also felt relief, like another chain had broken off of me. I felt free. His house, his legacy needed to be torn the hell down. It was a house built on pain, manipulation, and confusion. A home of spiritual bondage, and God was calling me out of it. 1 Corinthians 3:12-13 said, "But if anyone builds on this foundation using gold, silver, costly stones, wood, hay, or straw, their work will be shown for what it is. The fire will test the quality of each person's work." My father built his house with broken pieces, but I refuse to carry that legacy. His death was not just an ending. It was a spiritual shift, a release, a deliverance. I am no longer chained to the curses that plagued his life. The cycle ends with me. However, before I could fully end the cycle, I had to deal with my evil family members. Thank you and God bless. Stay tuned for the next part of my testimony.